Hello and welcome back to I Create For You. Today is Whatever Wednesday. So I thought I'd bring this back out. I haven't brought it out in a while. I'd gotten this book. Oh yeah, I got it at Cracker Barrel. I couldn't remember. It's a Bob Ross, Paint with Water, Paint Your Way to a Mellow Mood. So I took the whole book apart because it was easier to paint with these. And they have tips and tricks. And it says use your favorite pencils. It says you can paint. It has some that you can paint and some that you can color, so they're not all just paint. And they have different pages in here. And then on the back they had the different scenes that come through with the paint with water, which are really pretty. So I'm going to find one. Let me see. Let me find one. Okay, let me show you first. We had done some, my husband and I had done some already in a video. This is when you color. We don't make mistakes. We have happy little accidents. And this was one that was painted with water. I think this one was the one my husband used. And this one. And this one is a colored one. This is one you had to color. And this one was a paint with water. And this was the back of the book. Okay, let me go through. I don't know what we feel like today. I can look through this. These are the stack. This is the stack I have. So I think we're going to get to do this one right here. We're going to do. This is pinks and oranges. It's a beach scene. It looks like. Let me see if you're in. Yep. Okay. And I have a paintbrush, water brush. You fill this area up with the water, and then you just squeeze it. See how the water's coming down? Okay, what should we? We'll start with the sky first. So get some water down there, and I know that the dark lines will still be there. And when you need more water, all you have to do is squeeze your water brush. And I always do it in a circular motion so that I don't get too many streaks. I'll do the sky first, and then I'll do the rest. And you just rub your brush. Just try not to get any streaks here. Rub your brush over those lines, and it activates the colors. I don't know, this doesn't look like the picture to me for some reason. The picture looked awfully orange, and this one isn't really orange. I might not have the exact picture, but it did look like that. Let's see. Pretty colors anyway. Pretty blend of colors. It's an odd combination though for the sky, but that's okay. It's a happy little sky. Okay, we've done the sky part. Now we'll work on the water, the waves. See, it doesn't take long to do this. This is another nice project. Like if you have someone in a nursing home, you know, and they can still pretty much do things like this. If they can do puzzles and play bingo, I believe they can do this. And it makes a pretty picture. So, and I'm pretty sure most everyone there will know who Bob Ross is because that's who my mom loved, Bob Ross. And yeah, she even painted, she had a painting she made from one of his shows. I remember watching him with her. And I was like fascinated, like, oh my god, how can this guy just do this? He has nothing to look off of. He just does it. He was amazing. I'm gonna get some of that muckiness off of there, so I don't bring it over into the waves. There's the pink waves. Isn't that a funny? I mean, I can understand if the sky is pink, it would be a reflection onto your water, but the sky really isn't pink. So I'm not quite like understanding the concept of this color palette that they have here. But I don't know if it was just to distinguish it from the sky or what. But it shows on the picture that the sky is supposed to be orange, and there's one little spot here that's orange. So yeah, I don't know why this is, now it's getting into mucky colors. That's not, well, boy, did I pick a good one, huh? Alrighty, and that one is finished. We can do one more. Maybe we'll have better luck with that. And I'm just going to randomly pick. I'm not going to. Just going to grab one. Okay. Come on now. Let's not mess around here. Okay. Now I've got a cabin. I don't even think I could find this one. I know sometimes I try to find them and I don't really have a lot of luck because it's so tiny. I don't know. My bifocals are not liking that too much, so. I think it's going to be this one. With a snow-covered cabin with a little fence and some trees. I think it's that one. We'll see what colors they come up with for this one. Alright. Clean out the end. If I was Bob Ross, I'd be smacking it on the bottom of my easel. Okay, let's get some trees go. Oh, geez Louise. There we go. I'll tell you, these are very colorful. La 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 la. I also do like one section first because that way if it's a different color somewhere else, they don't get intertwined because it'll just get mucky and murky. I'll just bring some of that blue down here. Because I am guessing the trees should be green, so I don't really want to mix the blue with the green, because it will make a messy, mucky looking sky. Okay. And there we go. Now just wipe that blue off there. Go into the trees. Yep, they're green. Ooh, they got a pretty color green. It's like an evergreen green. Because it's evergreen. Alrighty. You got some blue mixed in it anyway. But that's fine. I mean, there's a lot of green in there. You can distinguish it as the trees. It's a little bit darker than the sky, so that's all right. I might have to grab another water pen because I think I might run out of water on this one. Hope I'm not driving anybody nuts that needs to have it perfect. I don't claim to be. Never have. Never will. Huh. Actually, I haven't met a perfect person yet. Who has the right to claim it anyway? Okay. Now we'll go down here and see what's going on. Okay, now this is blue. We have, and the trees, green, blue in between there. Okay. I'm just going to pull that down there. It's going to be a little lighter because it's supposed to be snow, I guess. Snowy look. I don't know where we have blue snow, but I know you have to stay away from the yellow snow. So it's a good thing they didn't make it yellow. We'll get to the cabin in a second. Alright, lots of blues and greens on this one. Been really nice. Okay, now we'll see what they have come up with. So they have the greens, and it looks like a little bit of orange mixed in. And now I'm going to do the roof because the roof is supposed to be snow. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, they have it just on the edges so it's not so dark. And there we go. There's a second painting. Alrighty. And it doesn't take long, and it's not really messy. Only I make it messy because now my hand's all full of the color. This kind of reminds you of the paint with water that I used to always get my kids. Like I said in the last video that I did this on. I remember getting these paint with water books, and they still have them out. I mean, I've seen them at Dollar General, and I got them some for my grandkids to do. When they're really little, like my 2-3-year-old, they can do it and be amazed by it because they're not messy, and they can make a picture. So, yep, these are the two that we did today. I don't know if I got both of them in there or not, but these are the two. They look better in the camera than they do close up. They actually look a lot better. Oh yeah. Alrighty. And like I said, I had gotten this at Cracker Barrel, so I don't know if Cracker Barrel still has some, but I know they do have books. I think they had a Thomas Kinkade book also, and I'm not sure, but I think they might have a different one. And now that my husband works there, I'm going to have him, he goes to work tonight, I'm going to actually have him check it out and see if they do have what other ones they have. Then I'll just let you guys know, because I didn't know I was going to do this today. I just went over to my shelf, picked something out, because it's whatever Wednesday, so whatever I grabbed out of there is what I used. Alrighty, I hope you enjoyed this little adventure that we took today with Paint with Water, and now you can see the water in the back there. You just unscrew your pen. You can get these at the Dollar Tree. I think you get 2 or 3, and you fill that up. And then whenever you need water to get down into your brush, you just squeeze it. And if you have like a sponge or something, you can take your your water pen, squeeze it, and wipe it over top of your sponge a little bit, and that will clean up the tips for you to go to a different color. Like I said before, thanks for stopping by on my Paint with Water adventure with my happy little friend Bob Ross. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Please like if you like my video, comment below anything you'd like, any questions, or just comment what you think, and subscribe if you haven't, because we have plenty more stuff to do, stuff to venture into, and I'd like to have everyone along with the ride. Okie dokie. Thanks so much. Bye bye for now.